What's good, tribe? You know? So I'm gonna show you these two videos of children building children, right? Um, and I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna give a little commentary, okay? But there's a lesson here, right? Watch this.
Hey, it's okay. Hey, y'all, here. What happened? It's okay. Hey, you're okay, sweetie. You didn't do anything wrong. Come here. It's okay. Come here, my love. You just spilled a few Cheerios. It's all right. Shit happens. It's okay. I know stupid things on your foot, huh? It's all right. I know. Let me get it off. Here. Come here. There we go. Hey, can we smile? Can we smile? Oh, you don't like it on your foot? Okay. Hey, come here. Sit down. Here, can you sit? Oh, there we go. Oh, there we'll get it all off. There. It's okay. Just a little boo-boo. Can we smile?
If the first words out of your mouth was, I will beat my kid's ass, you are a problem. Seriously. If the first words out your mouth was, I will beat my children, you a goddamn monster. The baby with the cereal. Clearly, the baby wanted some cereal. And it looks like the cereal was on top of the counter. And the baby couldn't get it off without getting caught. And as a result, the cereal spilled. And not knowing what to do, she started to cry. Right? Her father handled that very well. I think, as a matter of fact, I think he was very gentle with her. And it was just it's a learning lesson, right? The second video is the baby drawing on the walls, right? This is also a learning lesson. You may say, well, I want to clean all that up. Guess what? Now you get to paint the doors, right? Now they get to help you clean the walls. Now they get to learn that their actions have consequences. Why is that important? How many adults walking the planet Earth understand fully that their actions have consequences? Hmm? You know people yourself who, for the love of God, can't connect that. The shit I do has consequences. They don't understand that. They don't get it. More than likely, it's because as a child, they wasn't taught that your actions have consequences. I would have never, ever spanked Kelsey and Steven. Never. I've never spanked any child that I was either raising or watching or babysitting. Never. Never. Not because I spend my time yelling, but because I parent different than most people. I would have never spanked these babies, ever. These are teachable moments. These are moments that we need to teach our children. A lot of y'all are horrible fucking parents because you don't know that these moments are what I call teachable moments. These are the moments in a child's life as a child, especially in a diaper. They don't understand shit. These are the moments they need to fully understand that their actions have consequences. Now, the reason this is important at this age, because you're setting the stage for the rest of their lives. Them babies marking on the wall ain't the end of the goddamn world. Get some paint, clean it up. And guess what? You get to punish them. Clean that off the wall. Right? Now, if you got some children who are just downright disobedient, then you suck as a parent. You got some children who be like, what? I told you to do something, you gonna talk back to me? Then you suck as a parent. You just do. Let's be honest about some shit. If you tell your child to do anything and they talk back to you, you suck as a parent. You need to have You need to reevaluate your parenting shit. But for those parents who actually who are good parents, or decent parents at least, these are teachable moments. Now guess what you get to do? You get to actually clean the walls off. When Kelsey and Stephen was little, I have a picture of it somewhere. They were in the house in wintertime. They were in the house fighting. And it was driving me crazy. I said, all right, everybody put their clothes on. So they're starting to get dressed. They got all excited and shit. I said, take y'all outside and shovel that snow. They were pissed. I said, don't come in until that goddamn snow is shoveled. Now, it was like a lot of snow. It was like a bunch of snow, right? The point wasn't for them to shovel the snow, though it was helpful because I didn't want to do it. So this just gave me a reason to punish them. But it was them learning that if you're going to be in a house, you're going to either act right or not. If you don't act right, this is going to be the punishment. And I have an actual picture of them, and they're pissed. In the photo, they're pissed as shit. I think I might try to post a picture right here if I can find it, right? But they're obviously pissed in the picture. Like, they're obviously mad about this, right? But it's a moment to then reflect on the lessons that need to be learned. Listen, your actions have consequences. The baby's drawing on the wall. You go scrub. Now, they're not going to be able to clean it off. They're not. The point isn't to have them clean it off. The point is to teach them that when they do things, they have a consequence. And they're not going to like it. They're going to fucking hate it. Matter of fact, they're going to hate a whole lot. And they're not going to do it again. Now, they may attempt to do it again in a smaller way, same punishment. Same punishment. But if you watch those videos and the first thing out your mouth was, you'll beat your child's ass, you are the problem. You are the goddamn problem. Your children need to be taught what is right and wrong. Not told. Don't ever teach them what's right, what's wrong. The problem with a lot of y'all as parents is y'all never taught that yourself. Y'all have been told what's right and wrong. Not taught. Told what's right and wrong. That's not teaching. Two different things. Teaching implies that there's a lesson, that there's a system or a set of rules that was broken, hereby the teachable moment. You write on the walls, you need to clean those up. Now, the father with the little girl who spilled the Cheerios, her lesson would be, next time, ask for some help. We're going to clean this up together. You're going to help me. We're going to clean this up together, but next time you need to ask for help. Both moments are very teachable moments. Both moments are even though the Cheerio one isn't such a chore like the wall cleaning one, but still both moments are teachable moments. And these are not the moments that as parents you need to punish your child. These are the moments you need to teach your child. A lot of y'all spend your entire life punishing your children instead of teaching them. That's why they grow up and become complete pieces of shit, because you don't know how to teach your child. And of course you'll say, well, you know how to tell me that. Look, I'm not trying to tell you how to raise your kids. I'm not. But what I do worry about is, at some point, those little bastards are going to end up in society. Right? You do know this. You do know that if your children aren't given any kind of home training, they're going to go into society. And we have to deal with them. And however society deems to deal with them is your fucking fault. Not the fault of the child, not Trump, not the government, you, their parent. And hopefully, which more likely isn't true, hopefully they're raised with two parents. But more often than not, they're not. And more often than not, they're raised by their moms. That being the case, your child becomes a complete hellion in society. Guess what? You are to blame. I know you don't like to hear that, but it's true. Here's the thing, man. These are the moments that your child needs to have their parents in place and not their friends. I am not nor will I ever be Kelsey and Steven's friend. I'm not. I'm not their friend. I'm the father. Raylan is my granddaughter. I am not her friend. I'm grandpa. Right? My role at her entire life is to teach her all the shit the society is going to teach her, but to teach her in a controlled environment so she learns the lesson better. You let your children go into the world with no home training, no real teaching, no real anything, and they destroy society. The first thing y'all want to do is blame the white man. It's not the white man's fault. You suck as a parent. These moments in these videos, these are teachable moments. These are the moments that these babies need to learn that their actions have consequences. And these are very simple moments. These are the moments that, as a parent, I'm happy to have, because now I get to teach you. Now I get to actually teach you. Now you get to learn something. And the beautiful thing about that is, if you're a parent who wants to learn how to teach your child, you get to teach them with love. The society isn't going to do that. That cop that's pulling them over, pulling his gun, you don't give a goddamn about teaching your child about love. Mm-mm. That person in the store who your child decided to rob doesn't care about teaching your child about love. That individual who they beat up doesn't care about running to your child, teaching them about love. That's your job. Now I'm going to get to punish you, but punish you through a sense of love and empathy. So it's a different kind of punishment. You're still being punished. There's still a punitive stage, but it's done through love. I think sometimes, I can't say we, I think sometimes y'all forget that children need to be taught. They need to be taught. They need to be enlightened as to how to be in society, how to be children, how to be functioning adults. And a lot of y'all fail in that arena. Allow yourself to have teachable moments with your child. You're a new parent, you're a veteran parent, you may have, several children. These are the moments that, if you're a new parent, this is for you for sure. If you're a veteran parent, going forward, there need to be teachable moments. So I got, tribe. Peace.